G'day guys, it's Billy representing the Chubby Fishing Company. I can be found on Instagram at Billy_Troy_fishing. It'll be the same on Facebook, Billy Troy Fishing, and also have a podcast that's going to come out shortly, and that's the Australian Fishing Podcast. So super excited about that all actually. I'm doing a lot of work around fishing and all my pastime is going into it and I really love it, so I'm having a great time. So this week I was using what I would have been in my last video, and that's gulp crabbies. That is in the 2-inch, and that is the camo colour. So that's the look of the packet. And I was matching that to a 1/40th of an ounce jig head, and that is by TT in the Hidden Weight series. That hook size is a number 2. So smaller hook, I find that it sets in the brim's mouth a bit easier. So definitely give those a give those a go if you haven't in the past. So that's where I was at with my kit. And this week it was a full moon, which worked really well. So there's something about the full moon, the running tide, and brim being a bit skitsy. So skitsy being a good thing. With my fishing this week, I noted on the weekend, so this is going back 7 days now, they're a bit quieter. As the full moon started to build up, and on the afternoon before the full moon hit, I was fishing. And I was just doing the same old thing, casting under pylons and jetties and things like that. And they just grabbed everything. Small fish, big fish, but they just chewed a lot harder. On my Instagram channel, you can check out a couple of big boys that I managed to get in. I've got a video in the clip you'll see now, but one of the bigger brim, which went really hard, unfortunately, I must have deleted that or I didn't record it. I'm not too sure what happened. But check those out. And thanks very much. Enjoy the video. And I'll talk to you soon.
And it's really funny actually, because I'm fishing at this spot here, which is in front of the Ballina RSL club. A couple of people walk past and they're quite concerned or interested in the fact that I'm fishing in front of the RSL club. It is allowed. But I think they're just a bit intrigued at the fact not many people fish there and not many people chuck their lure into that structure. But as you can see, I pull out a nice little fish, and in that same area you get dusted by a lot of big ones. But in the same fact, you're going to lose quite a lot and you're going to catch quite a lot in those sort of areas. So I'll keep fishing there and keep playing on.
There's number 2.
So in this instance, I'm casting upstream. So I'm casting directly in front of me into that little space just over the pylon there, and I'm trying to get that lure floating underneath the jetty or underneath the pontoon to see if any bigger brim are hanging out there. So I'm basically just keeping my line taut, allowing the current to do a lot of the work, and let the brim just see it for themselves and see if they fancy it.
Get here, you prick.
Another one.
What an absolute field day this has been.
Similarly in this video, same technique, I'm casting up current, allowing that lure to float back towards me, and you'll find that a lot of the fish will hit the lure quite close to where I'm standing. So you have to try and allow yourself some patience and do the work and try and keep your drag taut, but unfortunately this brim was probably too smart for me.
Oh, no, you get out of here. Oh, you prick.
In doing this style of fishing, you need to remember to cast in close to structure. If you're probably more than 1 meter away from what you're trying to target, you're going to find yourself catching less fish. If you cast in nice and tight you're going to get the attention of the fish, because typically they're hiding behind these pylons or behind these jetties to tuck themselves away from the current. So if you're casting in nice and tight in front of their face, you might not get them as the lure lands, but you'll get them closer towards your feet. You're going to lose lures, but at the same time you're going to catch more fish. A little bream for the gold crabby. Fella. This is a decent fella, that's a decent one. Popping up, beautiful. Cheers. Big rip there. That's just caught in the wash there. Right in the top lip is the gold crabby. Let's get a couple of pigs and throw him back. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please check out my other channels. Give me a like and subscribe, and I'm much appreciated. Cheers.